David found an old postcard in his mailbox, addressed to him but from no sender. It was a simple note. "If you ever feel like you're ready, I'm waiting." He knew exactly who it was from, Sarah, the one he let go because he wasn't ready for love. Sarah had always been the adventurous spirit, laughing in the face of convention, her eyes glittering with unspoken tales. They had met during a backpacking trip across Europe, where she was the one who dragged him out of his comfort zone, urging him to taste local cuisine and dance with strangers under a starlit sky. Despite their deep connection, David had pulled back, his insecurities masking his willingness to commit. Now, holding the postcard, he realized maybe it wasn't too late. His thoughts wandered back to the last evening they had spent together, a memory vivid despite the passage of time. They had sat on a secluded beach, waves crashing softly in the moonlight. "You'll find me when you're ready," she had whispered, her fingers trailing through the sand, a promise and a farewell wrapped in one. Years had sped by. David had thrown himself into work, seeking solace in spreadsheets and meetings, escaping into business trips and late nights at the office. Yet, in every crowded conference room and every empty hotel suite, he had felt her absence, a dull ache, a persistent echo. He had distracted himself with projects and promotions, but life, much like the ocean, had washed away many of his ambitions, leaving him alone on the shoreline of his past choices. Staring at the postcard, David felt a sudden surge of resolve. He packed a small bag, throwing in clothes haphazardly, not knowing if he'd need them where he was going. He booked a last-minute flight to a small coastal town where he knew Sarah had settled, a place she had described as their own little paradise, out of Europe's limelight. As the plane descended, he felt a mix of trepidation and hope. He reached the quaint, sandy street that led to a cottage overlooking the ocean. There she was, sitting on the porch, her hair tousled by the wind, eyes scanning the horizon. When she saw him, her eyes widened in surprise, then softened into a knowing smile. "You're late," she said teasingly, "but you're here." David felt the weight of years lift off his shoulders. Sometimes, love waits for you to be ready. Don't wait too long.